second delay.
15. What are we going to do in those 15 seconds?
So it doesn't let me on. It doesn't show.
I'm not showing it here, but I can tell by that little red line.
Oh, no, I understand that. Oh, here
See,
we go.
look, we both
there
got online at the same time, so it's about the same thing. See, I'm looking at myself in the past here.
That's right. I'm looking at myself in the past. That's right.
How out of date?
It says the awareness shop is live.
Apparently we are.
Well, we're live, but with a 15-second delay.
Well, it's still close enough to be live, isn't it? Oh, pardon me. And I've just been notified that we are in fact live.
Okay.
So apparently we're live. What are we doing? Why are we doing it? Are we waiting for anybody to join us?
I have one person watching.
I got a couple of people watching, but I don't know who they are because they haven't said yet.
Well, the first Wednesday is when we read the Tarotscopes to people. So that's why we're here. So we won't be here very long. We're actually up in the kitchen at 180. You know, 180 Main Street, the awareness shop, where you come in and turn your life around. You do a 180.
This is our official home.
So while we're waiting for more people, I'll give you a little sneak peek or spoiler. Hi, Shelley. We're starting a new monthly subscription plan. Hi, Sue. And this one is called Witchy Wonders. Nice. And the first item that you're going to get is this beautiful black opal heart. And they're huge. They're much bigger than I thought they were going to be. Hello, Annette. And it comes in a black velvet bag.
Oh, there's more to it.
But of course, there's more to it than that. Yeah, you'll get more than that. But I just wanted you to see. Hi, Paula. It's my first time watching you guys. Well,
thank you for watching. Thank
you.
All
right, so let's get started with what we're going to do tonight.
While we're waiting for people to join us and all that fun stuff, why don't we tell people what tarotscopes are? Because Lisa's been doing these for
since 1998.
A few years.
I've been writing tarotscopes every month. Except for a few months during the pandemic, I kind of took a little hiatus because things were a little bit tough.
Yes.
But yeah, I got published in something called Broadsheet in the UK, and I had the back cover of that for a while. And I've been published in various magazines over here, Healthy You, different things like that.
All that fun stuff.
But I mostly write them for our community, for our people. So,
Rojas, I'm sorry. I'm from Birmingham, England. I can't pronounce it. If I murdered your name, forgive me.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if that was Amanda. Okay. So basically what I do is I take a snapshot of the month's transits as if I was going to write a horoscope for each sign. And then I pull a card for each sign and combine the card's meaning with planetary aspects that are happening. And I usually write like a little bit of an intro, and then I write a paragraph or so for each person, for each sign. And I always encourage people to read their rising sign because people who know astrology know that that would have proper house placement for their scope.
Yes.
Also, if you are signed up for karma points at the shop, the Tarotscopes print out on the bottom of your receipts. So next time you're in, if you're not a karma points customer, you probably want to sign up for karma points.
All right. Just signed up last night for a $25 monthly box, and it's okay. Yes, Amanda.
It is Amanda. Well, I noticed that come through, and I thought, she's my first subscriber to the new monthly. Well, look how big this is. A huge, beautiful black opal heart, and they are for protecting your aura. So there'll be a write-up about it and instructions and some other little goodies in the box. But I'm really excited about it.
I know. I've been working with Lisa to put all this together today, and we've been, doing all the graphic work and that fun stuff.
I think if you're sensitive, you can really feel
they're gorgeous.
The energy, even like it kind of is palpable over the internet to just see how beautiful it is.
It is.
So I have only 20 of these.
You don't get too many of them to the pound, do you?
No, I have
black opal hearts.
I have only 20. I have only 20 of them. So the first 20 subscribers are going to get this month's box, and if you subscribe too late, you'll end up getting next month's box.
Oh, John's saying hello and thank you again for all you do for my wife and I. So welcome.
I have Shelley's crystal.
So there you go.
So there it was about a month ago when you guys were downstairs waiting for me to sort out the box of things, I think.
That's true. That's very, very true.
Or I don't know. Maybe it was only a couple of weeks ago.
I don't know. It was. I don't know. Is it Tuesday? It must be Paris. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But it's all good stuff. So we're really excited. And yes, we for those of you watching who haven't dug through your email, we sent out an email last night. We don't send out an awful lot of emails, but
we have a new program.
Yeah, we got our heads together and we tried to make it look pretty and lovely and all that sort of fun stuff. And of course, a colleague of mine pointed out I dropped a few bollocks, as the saying goes.
Well, Mercury is in retrograde, but you kind of feels like it is. So.
The screw-up fairy visits us yet again.
Yeah.
But it's mostly good. So if you go check your spam folder just in case, because we can see who's opened it and who hasn't. And it would be lovely if you had a look at that, because you can also revisit your tarotscopes in that email.
The tarotscopes are there. We're going to try to do a mailer like that once a month with tarotscopes and information. And then you might also get your Karma Points email, so you know how much you have to spend. And then I might do like a bloggy email with information about classes and stuff. But right now I don't know if I have time for that. So you're at least going to get one of those spiffy...
Renee wants to sign up for our monthly box. Renee, do you get our email? If you get our email...
Yes, Renee. That's Renee. I know exactly who that is.
All right. Well, she'll sort you out.
She's on Magical Year. A lot of people, I say a lot, but several people who have been on the Magical Year for a long time, and they've done their cycle, and now they want something different, are switching over from Magical Year to the Witchy Wonders.
But, I mean, we still keep coming out with cool stuff.
Some people are keeping them all.
We have people on
Magical Year. We have people on Candle Club. We have people on the monthly meditation, and some of them have now already signing up for the next box. So they'll have 4 subscriptions, and that's fine. That's lovely. And no, if you want to keep Magical Year, that's great, because we try not to repeat items.
Yeah, we don't. We're good like
so
that.
It's not like we just have them and we'd repeat the items.
Yeah, so. No, it's ongoing.
Amber, check your spam.
Amber, check your spam.
I haven't been feeling well all day. I have a headache. My mind is overwhelmed.
I'm sorry,
I know this weather is no good. I'm trying to invoke the sun. I have citrine earrings on and my sunflower
Look at my shirt. Look at my shirt. I brought the sun with me.
Trying to invoke the sun.
I was looking at my little weather station last night, and just in the last 24 hours, we had 1.84 inches of rain, which is like, and it's still been coming down pretty well today. So, into every life a little rain must fall, that's for sure. But what you doing?
I have got a thing finally from the driveway man who was supposed to be here a week ago.
Oh, how good of him to remember.
Anyway, Amber says
hello, Nessa.
Amber says she didn't get an email. Well, Amber, check your spam and make sure that you're signed up for our emails.
Yep, you should be. If you're on Karma Points and that, you should be on our mailing list. You really should.
But if you really, if you didn't get the email and you want to sign up, you can either call 845-255-574. You could go on the Facebook page. On our webpage, www.awarenessshop.com, click subscriptions, and then you'll find Witchy Wonders there.
You can.
But I only have 20 of these black opal hearts because they're...
So our first month's box is limited to just 20 people.
Subscribers.
That's it, because that's all we got. So if you want one, don't delay. Purchase today. Ha ha.
All right. So
April showers bring May flowers. Got twisted a bit. It did. I think we got snow in April as well.
My God.
If that's Amanda, it's really confusing. People have different names on here, and I'm like, what, who, her, what?
It's all good.
I don't know. So I suppose we should talk about the tarotscopes.
All right.
Really?
So
because that's why we're here.
The outer planets are still in their stations in the signs of the planets that you cannot see with the naked eye: Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. So Uranus is in Taurus, or Uranus is in Taurus. Neptune is in Pisces, and it's been there for ages already. And Pluto in Capricorn. And this month was going to see some retrogrades where in April, for most of the month, we had everything good. But Pluto is going to go retrograde, and so will Mercury.
You're trying to say things are going to get worse?
All right.
No.
So, and of course we have, All right. So let me just say, Jupiter and Saturn for most of 2021 are going to be in Aquarius. However, this month, Jupiter is going to move into Pisces, and then it's going to go retrograde. So April let us off easy without any retrogrades, only the last week of the month. I think because
I think that's the case.
I think because of the Scorpio full moon, that was about all we can handle. But May will see Pluto retrograding all month, followed by Saturn retrograde on the 23rd, and then a good old Mercury retrograde on the 29th.
Oh, my favorite.
And by the way, the full moon that's coming will also have a total lunar eclipse. So what could possibly go wrong?
What could go wrong? It's perfectly safe.
And honestly, it does seem like many of us are pretty much exhausted, that we've spent all of our energy and we're really just trying to keep going. I have to say, May might be one of the more challenging times of the year.
Oh, no.
So if you thought February was great, or that last month was one of those here, hold my beer months, May might be a little more challenging.
Hey, through adversity to the stars, as
right?
they say.
Yeah, because we have Saturn retrograde, Pluto retrograde, Mercury retrograde, and a total eclipse. Yay! But I know if we dig deep, even deeper, we can find the strength and love to hang on until better times that are coming. And I think that once Mercury goes direct in June, things will be good. So whoever you are, whatever you're doing, Mercury retrogrades are a great time to finish up old business. So if you want to clean out a closet or, finally finish a contract, do something that you've been hanging over your head, Mercury retrograde's a great time for that.
Absolutely. I agree entirely. But I was going to say, have you noticed, though, that this last part, or this first part of the year has been almost like hanging on to the last part of the final year, like it's that final tick for it to go over. And it's like a fractious uncle who won't go home after the party and keeps bursting back through the door going, and another thing! That's it, just like going at it, But we are moving. I do feel there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh yeah, we are definitely moving into the Age of Aquarius. We still have some Age of Aquarius candles if you want to light them in a devotion to try to push things forward a little bit. That would be cool.
Expedite things a smidge, maybe.
Right.
Let's move there.
Would you like to do
Aries? Bags of smoke straight up the middle. All right, so let's understand. Lisa's written these, not me, so
so he'll have to read Aquarian.
I do it pretty well now, has to be said. So, before my computer goes to sleep, then, time to stand tall and measure all you have accomplished over the past few months. I should say, your card is Ace of Wands. Aces are pivotal, we like them. Know that there is still a bit more to do before a real rest comes. I know it's been a lot to deal with, and I've said before, we're all in a different boat, but within the same storm. So, try to ride the storm a little longer, and then you'll be ever so proud you stayed afloat. Here we go.
Okay, that's for Aries.
I shall move that to the side.
You can hold the card for Taurus.
I can.
Taurus got the Page of Swords.
Page of Swords.
Someone rather unexpected may come to your defense.
Ooh.
I know you would rather fight your own war, but you are worn out from the same old battles. If you allow someone to take your side and fight with you, it might become much easier to deal with. This time may be a good time not to go it alone, and you may be very surprised at who actually comes forward to work with you.
It's always nice when you find an unexpected ally.
So that's Taurus.
Really
gotta not go it alone.
Yeah. I know Taurians, they're like, I can handle this. I can.
Well, they also don't like to put too much on their plate at a time.
All right then. So moving on to Gemini, both of you. Okay, so you got the Ten of Cups, which is a card that does not suck, I have to say.
Yeah,
so
nice.
Allow yourself a little time to be happy. It's okay. It's okay, really. You are allowed to be happy. You've got a lot of things going, good things to celebrate, a lot of good things going for you. Even if those around you that you take such good care of aren't quite there yet, they're not in that place of happiness, it's okay for you to be in that place of happiness. Lisa feels there's good news for you coming your way, and it's okay to celebrate, even if you're the only one celebrating. Don't let others drag you down. Right. Celebrate. Just celebrate. Gravitate to the light and the warmth and the happiness.
I have Mercury retrograde in my natal chart as well, Shelley, and I've noticed that I'm usually busier during a Mercury retrograde, so I'm a little bit nervous.
Well, you can make Murphy work for you. You absolutely
I don't
can.
know how I could be much busier though.
Well, you've just got to go back and revisit stuff, loose ends that you haven't attended to, and I've got 1,000 projects that need finishing up. So yeah, by all means, bring it on, Mercury.
All right, Cancer.
Knight of Pentacles.
Knight of Pentacles. Money issues are being put to rest. I see you getting back in the swing of things, feeling more like your old self and ready to make things happen. You've been kind of in a funk. Poor Cancer.
Aww.
Too much is happening for all your sensitive receptors to pick up on. But now some good news on the financial front could help you get back to your happy place and feel more secure.
See, that doesn't suck. That's not bad. That's not bad.
So it's okay to move during Mercury retrograde if it's something you've already decided. It's not the best time to decide to move and sign a lease during a Mercury retrograde.
Yes.
Leo.
What's wrong with Leos? Nothing wrong with Leos. You should be holding the card.
Leo, King of Wands.
Yes, King of Wands. Lisa gets the feeling that someone is keeping a secret from us. I'm a Leo, by the way, in case you didn't know. And she says our intuition is right and that what you think you know is pretty much right. So you won't have to have a confrontation though. Just plan that things will go like you've planned and that a secret is not a secret that can surprise you as you already know it. I hope that kind of makes sense. Be kind anyway and get things accomplished.
Right, so
what
someone's
should I
keeping
know?
a secret, but your intuition already tells you ahead of time what that secret is. So it's not going to derail you when
You bought me a Ferrari.
Yes.
Oh,
It's a
excellent.
small plastic one.
Oh.
Okay, you hold the card, please. Virgo.
Damn it.
Virgo, King of Pentacles. Always remember, dear Virgo, things are not how they appear, nor are they otherwise. I know you like to scrutinize and make absolutely sure of things before you make any final decisions, but this month may require you to step back and let things show themselves on all levels before you assume you know what's going on. This could be a challenge, and you may have to be very patient with yourself in order to come to a correct conclusion. So that's Virgo. Remember, listen up for your rising sign too.
All right then. So now we move on to Libra, and interestingly enough,
you got
you
your
got
own
your
card.
own card. You got Justice. Something that you've been dealing with for many months is now coming to a close, and a decision is finally set in your mind, and you can actually exhale. I know you've been going. All right. I know it takes a time to weigh all the facts and make an educated choice. And you know things have not been easy for you of late, and you may have been felt trapped by circumstances beyond your control. But this month should see you making a big decision that allows you to feel very much in control again. So that's good. That doesn't suck, does it?
No.
Scorpio.
Scorpio was the sign that ruled the full moon. The moon was in Scorpio for the full moon last month.
Intense.
So, well, the full moon at the end of the month, last
Hang on.
month, set a lot in motion for you. A lot of things started happening. The trick now is to get in a rhythm, get into the momentum. You've been in hibernation mode for so long, you may have forgotten how to be social. My dad always said, damned if you do and damned if you don't. And I'm telling you this because you may feel like this is as far the movement and motivation is concerned. You might feel like damned if you do and damned if you don't. All right? Just do your best.
Yep.
I suggest try again to go with the flow and not to move against the current.
Didn't your dad have a picture of a horse halfway
Half over
across
the
the
fence,
fence? And it's like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Sorry, the
Oh.
driveway man apparently is here, and that's why.
Well, the driveway
I'm a
man
little
can
distracted,
wait
but-
for a second. So if he would be so kind, turning up on the day you're supposed to be here would have been a better idea. So anyway, moving on, I will speak of the Ten of Wands, which is the old soggy Taurias, which I like Sagittarius. They're up for it. They're so up for it. So the burdens you've been carrying seem to have mounted up over these past months. Lisa knows you're very strong, and you've done way more than many others would have.
So I just had to really plow on, man.
Especially for those you love. You might have had to like pick up everything and carry it. You know, everybody else has sort of like dropped all the parrots and monkeys and left you to sort of pick up the pieces. So this month, oddly enough, asks you to carry on, even though you are exhausted. However, see the guy on this card? He's doing it. He's doing it, or she's doing it. It's all good. You must find a way to recharge and renew your energy so you can actually make it through. Those that are counting on you do truly need your expertise and care. You can do it. You got this. You're strong, okay? You got it.
Oh, Capricorn.
Capricorn. World domination plans.
So, again, for Capricorn, I have to say things are not how they appear, nor are they otherwise.
No,
so it seems that the earth signs are having a little fun there. This could be a doozy of a month for you to be able to keep your sanity and control.
Don't you just love doozies?
There might be quite a few challenges brought to you by others. Challenges that demand your attention and self-control in order to navigate. Remember who you are. You know, the mountain goat, climb every mountain. All you have accomplished and all the wisdom that you've gained through your past experiences. I'm not suggesting holding your past against your future, but I'm suggesting learning from past mistakes and past broken promises. Now is really a time to rely on yourself and believe in yourself and not worry about what others are trying to get you to believe. And situations that just don't make sense, you're going to have to think through, figure out.
Yeah, don't just swallow the sob story. You know how it goes. But
Aquarius.
That's you, isn't it?
That's me.
So I'll hold the card and you can read. Or is it the other way around?
I'll hold the card and you can read.
I'm very confused.
You read Aquarius.
I don't know.
I just read Capricorn.
I wish I knew what I was doing. Half the time I do, half the time I don't. So never. Oh dear. Never underestimate the power of stupid people in large groups.
You listening, Shelley?
You might feel like only you understand you this month. That's probably true, actually.
Nobody's going to grok us, I'm afraid.
That's probably true. I've been working a while, but you know, sometimes Fall on Aquarian does do it for me. I'm like, what? Okay. And now you know it's okay. Know thyself is a great way to live, yeah? You might have a bit of difficulty, though, making anyone else understand your choices and actions. What the hell are you doing? Try asking yourself if you think they could get it. And if you don't think they're capable of understanding, don't argue. Be firm. Don't be drawn into raising your voice. That's it. Don't shout at me, all right?
Speaking softly and directly.
Speak softly, be direct, be kind, and carry in the direction you know you're meant to go.
In spite of the stupid people in large groups.
Steady now.
All right.
Piscis.
You hold the card. And
I will hold the card.
All right. The Fool for Pisces. The lunar eclipse at month's end could bring some changes. Many times, because it'll square, see. Many times we have no way to prepare for the unexpected, but somehow I see your intuition leaving you some big clues if you pay attention. It might be easy to get sucked into other people's drama too, so ask yourself if it's worth it before you offer up any advice or support. This is a month to take care of you, seriously. If you can accomplish this during this wild month, you will truly feel much happier.
Yep.
All right. So that's the show, boys and girls.
Yeah, it's not that bad, really. She's saying it's like the world's going to end, but it's not.
No, I didn't say the world's going to end. I just said
the
storm isn't over.
No, I get it. I get it. There's still a lot of fractious energy, and there's a lot of crazy people out there doing crazy things, and hopefully we can get through it. Just remember, make love be your guiding light.
Right.
And it's
love
like,
is the law. Love
exactly.
conquers all.
When you remember your computer programming classes, those little decision points, which are like a little diamond, if you will. And it's Boolean choice. It's either yes or no. And so right in that little diamond, am I coming at this from a place of love? And if the answer's no, simply draw the line back to loop back in to ask the question again and again and again. Do not come at it from anything other than a place of love. Otherwise, it's going to go pear-shaped. It always does. So let love be your guiding light, even if you do desperately want to choke somebody to death for the higher good. You really will find it far better if you attain a higher moral perspective.
Right, take the high road.
Absolutely.
But don't look down on people.
No, never. don't be a snob. Don't be a frightful snob.
Well, we've got to get our kits ready.
We got 1,000,001 things to do, so we thought we'd pop online.
Kits.
Oh, it's cool.
And we're making sprays the next couple days and getting everything ready before Mercury retrograde.
Absolutely,
Woo-hoo!
absolutely. We've been like a little hive of industry, and we should be working away with all sorts of fun and wonderful stuff. So thank you so much for watching us. If you like us, comment, and subscribe. Please do that. Share this around to your friends. Tell them about us. We'd love you to do that. And check us out on Twitter and on Instagram also at Awareness
All right.
Shop.
So yes, we're every morning at 11, and then next Wednesday is Where Wednesday. So we probably are going to show you some of the things that
we might just have made.
That we make.
Because we do that occasionally.
And Paula, yes, I don't know why you haven't come to the shop. You just won't believe it. It's the biggest little store you've ever seen.
It is amazing. It's ridiculous. It's you see, it's like platform 9 3/4.
You only find it when you're ready.
I believe it only appears when you can see it. So because there's so many people walking past and they come in and say, I've lived in this town for 23 years.
I didn't know it was a store.
I've never been in here before.
I thought it was an antique shop. Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. We love you guys. Have an amazing